Hello Capricorn, this is Olivia from Vice Tarot. Today I'm here to do your reading for the last week of November, which would be the starting on the 22nd through the 28th or somewhere around there. You know, these readings can last for 2 or 3 weeks, so it doesn't matter when you get it, you read it, but no, it may not take effect until around the 22nd. So let's go ahead and get started. I hope you guys are all doing okay and doing well, being safe. Capricorn, the devil. Let's see if we can get that first. Oh, there we go. Ooh, the overall theme is bad news. And that's the overall theme. This talks about it talks first of all about there's bad news coming. And there's also a lack of any creativity. There's a lack of spark. There's no moving forward. Could be a loss of a job or a job offer that didn't come through. Let's see what else we get. Too many. Could have something to do with a child. A child that's upset about something. Okay. All right. Oh my gosh, the Knight of Wands in reverse. Again, this is going to be a lack of a decision that's being made. So somebody's having to wait for a decision to be made. They're not really using their intuition. Might have to move to find more work. Okay, let's keep going. Look at this. Wand, wand, wand. And the Ace of Wands is somebody that's there's no life here. There's no growth. It's done. There's no spark. Interesting. It seems to me that there's somebody here that's about to be leaving either, I'm going to say leaving a situation, possibly some kind of romantic type relationship or a marriage or a union between two people. Or it could all be about work. Let's just keep going. Got a Star in reverse. This talks about somebody that's not able to help in a situation other than just by offering the ability to heal. She's not able to, offer any assistance in any other area, only to heal. She must be, I feel like she's under the guidance of the divine, and this person knows their limits, and when there's a situation that's involved that might not be, I don't know how to word that. All I know is that she's restricted. She can only do the healing in a situation. And it's spiritual healing. There is somebody here that is wanting to be single, or somebody is single. This person here is financially okay. They're not, they're not in need. They don't need anything. They're very content. Or somebody's wanting to be this way. I'm not sure yet. Page of Pentacles in reverse. This talks about a lack of possibly finances. someone could be losing money, but it could also mean that if there was a property up for sale, that property might not be sold, or it wasn't as much money as you had hoped it would be. Something on that order. Oh, don't worry though, the sun is coming out, and that's really good to see, especially when it's near the Ace of Wands and the Star. This tells me that the sun is going to shine on this situation and things are going to turn around. There will be growth. There will be a new beginning. There will be success, happiness. I wonder if it's not about work. If it's a loss of some kind of work, or somebody's lost their passion for doing the kind of work they were doing, it still looks like somebody here is financially going to be okay. They have plenty of money. But there's something here about something that was supposed to be sold that didn't get sold, or a loss of, I think it's a loss in some kind of financial situation dealing possibly with property or a home, something like that. Oh my gosh. 8 of Swords in reverse. Maybe somebody has felt stuck in a terrible job that they don't like, and they're wanting to pick up and move and go to another place where there's better options, but they've been feeling like they were stuck, that they didn't really have a choice. But maybe now there's no option. If it's getting this bad, then that means that it's time to move on, and somebody's just going to have to pull themselves up and get out of this mental torture, because this is all about being up in your head too much, thinking you're stuck. Nobody is ever stuck. Never. Oh my gosh. This is not the fool. This is a fool. This is somebody that's not taking any, they're not even, it's somebody that's almost like they're immature in a sense, because they're not even thinking about what their next move is, where they're going to go. They don't have any plans. There's nothing here that indicates anything other than they're just taking a foolish chance on heading out. And it's not like the leap of faith with the in reverse. This is somebody that's just, you know what I feel like? It almost feels like they feel like they're so divinely guided, perhaps. Maybe they feel like they're covered. No matter what they do, they're still protected by the divine. And it kind of makes sense with, you know, the coverage of healing and the coverage of the growth and the new success and new beginnings. So it feels like this person is feeling that this energy is going to see them through, that they're going to get to their destination. Hierophant reverse tells me there's a lack of faith. Somebody here doesn't believe in, they don't believe in miracles. They don't believe in possibly praying. What is this about? You know, it almost feels like, oh, think about it. Okay. Yeah, okay. Somebody has gotten so bombarded with negativity about a situation. I don't know if I'm going to guess that it's work with all the wands. It could be a relationship. But it's like they have been hit. And it's like they're at the point where they don't know what to do, where to go. They're not able to have any money with them, or not. They don't have, something didn't work out. Even though financially they're okay, they were feeling like they had been stuck, and now they're relieving themselves from that. And they're just so sick and tired of all of this negativity that they're just going to take a leap of faith, and they're not including the divine or a spiritual sense of being. And it could also mean a break of some kind of contract. And again, it goes back to, you know, is it a marriage contract or is it a business contract? On the bottom of the deck, oh, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This tells me that there's something to do with destiny, but it's not in the right manner, or it's not quite time. There's a timing situation that's off here. It's almost like somebody wants to hurry up and rush and make something done, and they're not using their minds, or they're not using their wits, or it's almost like they're in a frenzy. All they can think about doing is going, and I don't even know if they know where they're headed. I don't know if that means anything to you guys. I'm going to have to do some clarifying here. Let's clarify the Page and Knight of Wands, both in reverse, with the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, this is very slow moving energy. Okay. And it also is very, very precise. They have a plan. This person has a plan. They have a direction to head to. They know their destiny, and they know that it's going to be time. And I'm telling you, there's something about time, and this person is aware of it. But this must just be the energy that they're feeling, and they're just, it's like anticipation. You know, when you're anticipating, you know that things are about to turn around and it's just almost there. But they want to rush it through, and you can't do that. You can't do that when you're working with the divine. You can't. Let's clarify, we'll clarify these three here. The Ace of Wands in reverse, the Star in reverse, and then the Sun. Oh my God. That's interesting. I feel like there's an energy here that this energy here, or this, it could be the person that has that ability to get everything back in order. It's been too chaotic right now. It's time to relook at everything and cut out some of the stuff that's not important, that's not beneficial, and let's just slimline this whole situation down until we can get to a point where we know what we're going to do, where we're going to head. Let's clarify. Judgment. Judgment. This is the divine calling on. It almost feels like two people here. I mean, one person here and one person here. And I've never intended it to be that way, but I noticed in that daily energy that I'm going to be posting soon, you'll see another one coming out. But it feels like it was doing it the same thing there too. It's like, I didn't plan it that way. I didn't plan for this to be one person and this another person. But sometimes the angels make things work so that it's easier for all of us to understand. And in a way, it does kind of make sense that this is an energy and this is a person and this is a person. The pages are not, they're people. The knights are. But anyway, getting back to that, I almost feel like this is a divide. This is the divide. But I feel like it's almost like two people. It feels like it's going back to that energy. It feels like something has lost its passion. Somebody's not happy. And it could be this person here, and they're feeling like they need to get their life back into order. Because with the sun shining here, this is giving them that strength to make these changes. And with this star here and the sword of truth pointing to the star, I think it's like saying you need to turn around and get back in order so that we can get moving. There's something that we've got to get done, and I don't know what it is. It's something that's very creative and passionate, but it's in reverse. It's got something to do with the timing. Now, it could be that this person here is waiting on this person before they can do something, and maybe it's a joint effort. It could be that. But with Judgment here, this is telling me that there's something here that needs to be looked at. And if it's for both people, which it could be, because right now there's no new beginning between these two people. There's no new beginning. But the divine is asking for both of these two people to take a look at their past, their present, and their future, and to judge themselves accordingly. But with it being in the upright, I know that they're going to be judged. If you look at it truthfully, your past, your present, and your future, if you both look at it with the most intent, even if it hurts and it causes pain and misery, you've got to do this kind of work in order for this to get turned around and working in the right direction and the right time. So until this judgment is done for each person here, it looks like, there's no way you can force this to happen. You cannot force something to happen, no matter how negative the situation you're in gets. You cannot force it. Same here. Let's clarify the wheel. The Five of Cups in reverse. Somebody is leaving something behind, and it feels almost like she's cutting something out too. Now, with it pointing at the star, is it because she's pointing, is she cutting something out that's no longer going to be necessary? Is this a person that's being cut out? Because this energy can be a person, just like this is a person. Even though I call it energy, it's a person. This is a person. And this is a person, even though it's not anyway, you know what I mean. So the Five of Cups in reverse, this is telling me that somebody is really struggling about leaving something behind. It's going to be very painful emotionally. It's going to hurt. Let's pull a universal card. The Two of Abundance. That's the same as the Two of Pentacles, and it says, life may be feeling a little out of balance right now. Yes, definitely. And it says you could be working multiple jobs or trying to make a change to your dream career. Yeah, I did say that it could be a work situation. It could be. It's important to keep things light and to stay in touch with your inner child, which I always say that about this card. These two children here. Make your work as playful as possible. Multitasking with a positive attitude brings success. That is so interesting. Interesting. So it could be a work situation here for this person. For here, it's something about creativity or passion. But either way, the divine is asking you both to judge yourselves. And judge yourselves accordingly within using integrity. If you do that, then you will pass this test. This is like a test. And once you've gotten that done, then everything will turn out and turn out to be better. Whew. Okay. There's definitely something that two people are supposed to be doing. And it's not being backed by the divine. And it could just be two people that are supposed to come together eventually, but they're each dealing with their own separate issues in life. Because I don't feel like they're together. I feel like they're separate. They're not a union. They're not joined. They're not married. That kind of energy. All right, that's what I have for you, Capricorn. I hope that this helps, and I will see you during the rest, and then I'll see you in December. Until then, namaste and be safe.